Put this on because my nipples sometimes fall out of this top. I don't mean nipples on YouTube, but
Why not?
I'm not uncomfortable in
Just be more Carter. Be more marbled.
it. Be more marbled.
Be more marbled. Nipples everywhere. Just a sea of nipples. What's up, guys? How we all doing? Welcome to the next one of Logged and Loaded.
Yes.
Episode God knows what, 7?
7?
8?
I think it's 78.
Episode 78. The other one's just hidden away.
Yes.
Squirreled away for...
It's all Tom complaining about the original weights for Unbreakable England.
God, yes it is. Yeah, because
Every single pod had a complaint about the weight for each weight category for a full hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really bothered about the other weight categories except my own, though.
Yeah. No, but you still
Like,
have
they can do what the fuck they want.
Yeah, fair enough.
But the fucking... So, for those of you who don't know...
Straight away into this.
Unbreakable put out some weights for England's strongest in the weight classes in the Women's Opens.
On the weekend of strength.
English Weekend of Strength,
Doncaster
January
Dome.
17th and 18th, or whatever the fuck it was.
Doncaster Dome.
At the Doncaster Dome. And the weights were fucking ridiculously light. Like,
yep.
Ridiculously light. Like, so the 105 weights were 115 log, very light. Just too light. 270 deadlift, not that bad, that's fine. They did that this year. It was a bit light, but fucking is what it is.
Yeah. 330
yoke max distance. Again, that one was fine.
Yeah, especially if it was like a 20-20, you'd be like, you know, but like, because it's max distance, like you want it to be that little bit lighter.
Yeah. So that one was fine. Yeah. But then the shield was 125 or 120, something like that. 125 a day.
I don't even think it was that. I think it was 115.
Was it? Fuck, that's light.
It was 115, yeah.
Well, it was light. It was like a 115 shield. Then it was a 115 log. The bag toss was... So the bag toss, the idea is, although it's badly worded, the first bag's a metre out, then it's 2 metres, 3 metres, 4 metres, 5 metres.
Yeah.
Right? So 4 bags. 5 bags, sorry. The bags are supposed to get progressively lighter, and it's over a 3.6 metre bar. Now, I don't know why the bag should get lighter. That defeats the point of it being harder.
Yeah.
Because surely if the bags get lighter, the further out you go, it's the same difficulty level.
Yeah, like even if it was like, you saw it was 18 all the way through.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still too light, but that would be fine.
For you, maybe, not for me.
Well, for everyone. My query, right, anyway, so these bags were the 22, 18 or something
10,
like
10,
that.
10.
Then 10, 10, 10. Now, I don't know if you guys are aware, but if you followed either of us for a period of time.
Yeah.
But if you take a male athlete, a male strength athlete,
yep,
and you get them to throw a 10-kilo bag inside a building,
they will break some lights.
There will be a catastrophic circumstance. Because one of the young lads from our gym, he threw that bag and he annihilated something. He closed
the gym. For
the gym was closed.
24 hours.
He fucked it. He proper fucked it. And he's not even like a top level athlete. No offense,
no,
but like,
nice lad.
If I throw that bag inside the Doncaster Dome, there is no Doncaster Dome left anymore. The Doncaster Dome is gone.
No, there'll be a nicely shaped sandbag hole in the roof,
or in a person.
Or three of them. Yeah. 3 holes,
yeah.
bing, bing, bing. Oh, well, let's see someone go through.
But imagine if you hit one of the crowd.
That would be insane.
Because, and also the only thing that is blocking the athlete area from the actual competition area is like a netting. It's just going to blitz through that.
Yeah.
It's like a big curtain. Just going to go straight through the curtain. I'm going to kill one of the under 80s in the back. It was too light. Anyway, so I messaged him.
Yeah.
And I messaged Unbreakable. I was like, hello, Mr. Unbreakable.
Mr. Unbreakable.
I was like, look, are these weights getting changed because it's a bit light? It's like, no, these are the weights to encourage more participation, which is, more participation is good. We're not against that.
But then again, how many, obviously I wasn't there last year, but how many people were in the 105s last year?
Quite a few.
So like, it gets to a point where are you making it too much for participation, and then it's how long's a day going to take?
Yeah.
Because you've got like 50 athletes per category.
Yeah, it was pretty long this year as well, to be fair. So if you take those numbers and you bump them up by 50%, then it's going to be an extremely long day.
Definitely.
Especially if you've got 2 events that are max distance, because the shield and the yoke were max distance.
They will be that full minute.
Yeah, because like 115 kilo shield, each person's going to be going for like 2 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
If not more, then resetting the implement and then so on and so forth. That would just take forever.
Yeah.
It would be a disaster. Anyway, I messaged him. We had a conversation where he discussed about participation. And I was like, well, yeah, but you're ruining it for the stronger lads, the athletes amongst, because there's athletes and then there's athletes, right?
Athletes, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And at that level of competition, you shouldn't do that. And basically, the conversation ended with him being like, look, those are the weights. Put up or shut up, basically.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's not okay. Then I blasted them on social media, which I think I was well within my right to do.
Absolutely.
I think everyone's permitted to have a say.
Yep.
And that was me having my say. But I made sure to have the conversation first.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to just be a cunt.
You didn't want to go slander them and then...
No, because that's, it's no way to go about things, is it?
Not as an adult, no.
Anyway, they ended up changing the weights.
Yeah. So, we have those weights now.
Yes, we do. Yes.
What weights would you like me to talk about?
Let's just go through the 105 weights, and then we'll just pick one women's and one men's class, and we'll do.
Well, we'll go for the heavier lightweight class women's, so the 82s.
Okay. Yep, sure.
So deadlift for reps, the 82s have 190 and the 105s have 280. So they upped the weight on that by 10 kilo.
They did.
At least for the 105s.
Pretty reasonable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Especially when you've got suits and whatever else allowed.
Yeah. Still a bit light, but that's all right.
Yeah. I wouldn't argue with a 280 deadlift. So with the log, they've kept the log the same, being 115 for the 105s and 70 for the 82s.
I think 70 is possibly a good weight for the 82s.
Yep. I think you're going to get a good number of reps from the higher level athletes,
mm-hmm.
and then the mass participation, so to speak, athletes should be getting 1 or 2 at that weight.
Yeah, I think so.
Which is a nice number to get.
The 105s is a bit fucking light, isn't it?
It's lighter than Natty England's was last year.
Yeah, which
125.
really it shouldn't be.
Yeah,
but that's fine. That's fine. You can have one cardio event. We'll call that the cardio event.
Yeah. Even though you've got the max distance shield carry next, which for the under 82s is 100 kilograms, which I think is fair weight.
Yes,
it's usually the winged ones, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's one
which
of
is a
big,
lot harder to get high in your chest.
Yeah.
It's a good weight. And then for the men's 105s, they've put that up to 155.
Reasonable weight.
Much more reasonable weight.
More reasonable.
Because then you're not going to get people just going forever and ever and ever.
Yeah.
I think you're looking at probably the top athletes getting 60 to 80 meters on that.
Yeah, well, Craig in our class did 80 meters with the 160 Husfeld, which I think should be harder than a 155 shield, personally.
Depends how high you can get up.
It does depend on the person, yeah.
If you're carrying it low and you're hitting it in your shins the entire time, that's going to be really difficult to go that distance. But if you can get it nice and high, like
is there a time limit on it?
Doesn't say. Just says no drops allowed. Foot must break line and turn around.
Okay.
So that would just be the distance, because the max distance yoke is drop and turn 15 meters, 60 seconds. So that's got a time limit on it.
Well, that's been changed to just 15 meter drop and turn. I think they've taken the max distance out now.
Ah, right.
They left
That's it.
They left the weight the same though, didn't they?
Yeah.
Ah, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
But yeah, that shield's a reasonable weight.
Yeah.
And then for the Titans toss, I still don't understand why they've dropped the bar by 40 centimeters.
I don't know.
You've got so many gyms now with makeshift setups for the yokes and different bits and bobs to allow them to throw over 4 meters.
Yeah.
And then they've gone and went, you know what? Let's drop it by 40 centimeters.
They advertised on Facebook or Instagram that they were selling those.
Yeah.
And I think MST Systems bought them.
Yeah.
But I understand if they've sold them, because somebody commented on the post saying, will we not see bag toss? And then like, oh, we're getting new ones.
Yeah.
But have they just got new ones that are shorter? Have they got like adjustable ones now? Like, I don't know what the crack is. Have they done away with the 4 meters entirely? Because if not, then they're going to have to start ramping these weights up on their throwing bags.
Yeah,
when they realise that people can throw
when
fucking ridiculous numbers.
People have been like getting, such as yourself, was it 4.6 at Europe's, where you got that full run in 12 seconds. Yeah. And what was the last bag? 20? I
think it was 25.
So even then, that's an incredible thing.
Yeah.
So like, and then this weight, 24, 22, 20, 18, 16. That's a lot more reasonable.
It is.
But it's still possibly a bit light.
The thing with this event is, right, so keep saying last year, last England's, the weights were 19 to 27 or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was from 4 meters out over a 4 meter bar. And now the lightest bag is from 5 meters out, which
is only a meter further.
And it's 11 kilos lighter than the heaviest bag at England's last year, which
so any of the athletes who managed to get that over last year, if they got the heaviest bag over last year from 4 meters, they should just be able to walk up that 16 and just go.
You would think so.
Get it over, like without a massive swing, without any kind of jump backs, just literally just through the leg over.
Yeah, you would think so. And to be fair, a lot of people do drag the bags back, so I imagine they'll have like a little zone where you have to throw from. You have to throw from within this area, otherwise it doesn't count.
Yeah,
but even still at that weight, you should be sending that pretty easily.
The last one, York, 15 meters drop and turn in 60 seconds. Under 82s have 2:30, and under 105s have 3:30.
Cat.
There's a nice cat in the middle.
Hey, Timmy.
Special guest Timmy.
Timmy the cat.
Timmy is the bestest boy.
Yep, he wins Best Boy Award for being the bestest boy ever in the whole wide world.
We'll get one of your trophies rebranded with Bestest Boy Timmy on it.
Good idea. You want a trophy, mate?
Yeah, you do. He's tickling my shoulder here. It's just like tickling away.
You might have to put up with it for now. I think he's going to lie down there.
But yeah, that's it.
So I like way to more reasonable. I'm going to do it. I did announce that I wouldn't do it when it was as light as it was, but I think I will do it at those weights. That's a lot more reasonable. Yeah,
and it looks like Unbreakable putting the IV support on for the athletes again.
Yeah, good.
Which is
a good thing.
Really good for, especially the athletes who've done a really big water cut.
Absolutely, which does still happen at national level as well as at national level.
Just making sure that everybody's as fit as they can be for the Sunday.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do.
Not running on a 75% heart.
Fucking hell, yeah. I mean, I don't think that would fix it.
No, but £60 for entry. What do you think of that?
It's going to keep going up, isn't it?
Creeping up every year, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
To the point where you'll be paying £100 for England's, but you get your T-shirt for it, so
you just don't get anything right.
Would you pay £60 for a T-shirt nowadays?
Just have your name on the back. The T-shirt would have to come with a blowjob or something, because I'm not paying £60 for a T-shirt. Fair play. The problem is, right, they put the price up, and then they don't give out prize money or anything.
No.
And it's like, so I was talking to another promoter who came in my DMs, and he was the only person who disagreed with me on the weight. And he's saying like,
"Oh, name the shame or not?"
Nah. It was a discussion. It wasn't like an argument or anything like that. But he's saying like, these promoters don't make any money from the competition, right? That's all well and good, but that's not our fucking problem.
No.
If the promoter doesn't make money. If the promoter doesn't make any money, it's the promoter's problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you're running a business and it's not a profitable business, then you are liable for that. It's not your customer's fault, because essentially we are the customers of promoters. Yeah.
There's plenty of ways to be able to kind of bring more money in as a promoter.
There absolutely is. And like, you don't see promoters going to local radio and local news stations, even if just advertising around Doncaster, because that's where it is. Yeah. That's a good idea.
Put up posters,
Yeah.
Like put up an advert in the local paper, put up an advert on the radio, whatever.
Exactly, because that's going to generate you more sales of tickets, and ticket sales should be the main income.
Yeah.
And I realise that there isn't a lot of money in weight class strongman, but that's also not our fault. We are doing exactly what we need to do, which is going to the shows and performing.
And getting better every year. And
the promoters are the one who aren't doing the job properly.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that'll piss lots of people off. But it's just a fact.
Okay.
It's a fact, isn't it, Timmy? Yes, it is, mate.
He's seen your hands like this and he's like, I want to cuddle.
It's just a fact. Like, promoters want more money, do more things to get ticket sales. And then it's better for everybody. Instead of, I'll put the price up, or
Yeah.
I'll drop the weights, I'll nuke the weights so the show's boring as hell, which won't get anybody through the door,
No.
but we'll make more money off the harvesting of athletes, which is not the right way to go about things.
No, as soon as you start charging too much in a sport that realistically already costs quite a bit, because especially for Doncaster's not exactly local for us.
Mm-hmm.
It's not exactly. It's only really local people in Doncaster.
Yeah.
So
yes, it is.
How
did you come to that conclusion?
Big brain players, you know. So you've got to think like you've got your travel, and some people, especially people who don't drive as well. You've got trains, buses, and trains aren't cheap.
Nope.
But then again, the day before you comp, when you're doing a weight cut, do you really want to be sat in a megabus all the way to Doncaster? It's like you've got to balance these things up. Do you travel a day earlier to make sure that your weight cut goes a bit better, but then you're paying another £100 a night for the hotel?
Yeah.
It all adds up to the point where obviously when we went to Galway for Natty World, I think just for the Airbnb alone for me and Waj was over £1,000.
Right.
So it was quite a pricey trip.
It's a big investment, isn't it?
Just to go for a competition. And you want it to be more than just turn up and the weights are easy. You want to push yourself. You want to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
And it's promoters need to remember that the athletes are the ones who, end of the day, make the show.
Yeah.
And if you're not trying to look after those athletes as best you can, then at the end of the day, you're not going to get people competing.
And as harsh as it sounds, the athletes that make the show are the good ones.
Yeah.
Which, like, it sounds fucking big-headed, but it's true.
Yeah.
Like, you go there, and when you're watching World's Strongest Man, you're watching the heats.
Yeah.
Right? And some guys go out and they're shit.
Yeah.
No one cares. No one cares about that person.
You know straight away from, like, when you're watching it on the, like, because there is no live stream for it. You just watch it on the TV on Channel 4, Christmas or Channel 5, whichever it is now. And you know, because you see straight away, it's just the highlights. It's just the best athletes that they show you. And you always look on the heats list and you've got people at the bottom who have maybe not had a good year or maybe got an injury or something like that, but they just don't get shown any of their highlights or they give a brief overview and, this person's done this.
Yeah.
And, like, you see the last rep with them, like, but, like...
That's about all you see,
that's all you see. And then, like, your Mitch Hoopers, your Tom Saltmans, the people who are known in the sport and the people who usually put on a good show at these big shows are the ones you see time and time again getting promoted.
They'll get the screen time. Like, I've got no doubt in my mind that when Giants England shows at Christmas, that I won't be shown very much.
Yeah.
Because I came 11th out of 12.
Yeah.
And that's totally fine. I didn't win any events. I didn't even place highly on any events. And I probably won't get much screen time. And that's fine. Because I was shit compared to everybody else.
But at least you'll get a few minutes of that.
I will, yeah. But at the end of the day, the people who went there to that show, there was people that came to see me.
Yeah.
But you go in there to watch fucking
Paddy Haynes
and Kane
Andrew
Francis
Flynn
and Graham Hicks and Andrew Flynn. Like, you're going to watch them, aren't you, really? You're not going to watch me. Unless you know me.
Yeah.
Which, admittedly, there's a few people.
There was quite a few in the crowd there specifically for you.
Yeah.
But there was also quite a few in the crowd specifically for Dan McNicholas.
Yeah.
There was loads of people, like, I'd probably say 30% of the crowd were there purely because they knew someone competing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the rest of the 70 were there just general strongman fans go, I like this person. I love this. I want to see how cool this is. And it's...
I think the Deadlift Championships are a good example of that. The crowd was there because Thor.
Yeah.
And
they knew exactly what they were doing.
100%. And obviously it's a good move, but people go there to see the best athletes. They're less bothered about the guys who come last.
Yeah.
Aren't they? Anyway, but that's just kind of going off topic, but that's just kind of about, we do make the show. We're the ones that people come to see. They come to see impressive shit. We're the top 6-7 guys are the ones that do the impressive shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they announced the Opens, which is going to run on April the 19th. So what they're going to do this year...
18th.
So what they're going to do this year is instead of running it as an open entry comp, where I think this year we had 84 entrants, which is fucking wild.
Didn't it drop down to something like 15?
49 or something turned up, something like that. Timmy, what are you doing, buddy?
It's full of ass.
Good lad. So instead of running it as an open entry comp, what they're going to do is they're going to run an online qualifier.
Yep.
Where the top 40 will qualify through that.
Yep.
And then outside of that, the top 5 from last year. So Ryan Bennett, Dan, myself, Jack
Hill.
Osborne, and Zach Hill.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
They will automatically qualify, which I think is a really good idea. I think that's probably the best way to do it, because then you reward the top 5 from the previous year with an automatic entry again.
Yep.
And
give them that chance to get back to Giants Dive again.
Yeah, and then you give everybody else an equal opportunity to do an online qualifier, which I think is very
It's
fair.
not just who's got the fastest laptop, who's got the fastest internet, who's got the fastest fingers.
And 40 people through an online qualifier is going to weed out a lot of what really shouldn't be there. Because if you're outside of the top 45, you're just making numbers up, really, aren't you?
Yeah,
like nobody wants to go to a comp and place 46 through 50th.
Yeah,
but it happens, doesn't it?
Some people are looking, oh, I didn't come last.
Yeah, I suppose so. But the weights for this, I believe, so it is going to be deadlift for reps, 340 kilograms.
Yes.
It is going to be log for reps, 140 kilograms. Yoke, 15-meter drop and turn, 360. Stones, 100 to 180. Nice. And shield is in there, I think.
Okay.
You don't know?
I don't know.
I'm sure it's shield like 175 or something, and I think it didn't specify if the shield was a drop and turn or if it was a max distance.
Right.
So probably max distance.
Yeah.
But heavy comp, really good comp.
But it's what you want. You want a heavy comp and stuff like that, especially if you're doing the online qualifier first. Like you said, you're going to weed out those participation places essentially.
Yeah.
So you are getting those top athletes, the strongest of the strong, there to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great.
It is good. Very good. Good choice of good weight selection, Unbreakable. Well done.
Yes.
Although they did consult for this one.
Did they?
They didn't consult for ours.
Okay.
We were never asked, but no. he did. Mr. Ben Glasscock,
yes,
who, as we discussed,
does not have a glasscock.
Does not have a glasscock. He'd messaged me and said he'd suggested the deadlift weight. So
fair play.
Shout out Ben Glasscock and your normal cock. I don't know. It might be abnormal.
It might be like a chode. We don't know.
Could be.
We don't know.
In the comments, Ben, if you could let us know.
Yeah, if you've got a chode or not.
Yes, please.
Just move on to Natty England.
Absolutely.
Or Natty Nationals, should we say? Because it's not just the Englands.
Nope, it's not.
The Englands, Scotlands, Wales, and Ireland, all same weights, same events, just different days. But I think that makes a really nice level playing field for everybody getting UK and Ireland. Because I know last year with UK and Ireland, there was a bit of discrepancy as to what the log weight was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because England's, it was 105 or 125 for the 105s. Scotland's, it was 105 or 115.
Mm-hmm.
Wales, I think it was 105 and 115, but from the chest. And then Ireland did a max.
All right, okay.
So it was the weight that they were looking at UK's to go, this is the weight that we're going to do. I think there was a bit of like, what can we reasonably ask?
Mm.
So it's nice that all of the events are the same and everyone's getting that level.
It is. And then also if for example, you had somebody pull out and then you needed to invite the next person down, you could look at the scores across the board and be like, well, this person did X, Y, Z, so we'll invite that person. Instead of just being like, well, the English 7th place is this person, so we'll just invite him.
Yeah, pretty much. It was an English guy dropped out, so the English players get passed on.
Yeah.
Become 4th at Scotland's.
Mm-hmm.
But if you'd looked across the scores, they probably would have come 3rd at England's.
Yeah.
Like you can go, right, they've got
they're more deserving of the place,
So
whether they'll do that or not is another story, but it gives them the option. If
Natural Strongman, that is a suggestion.
Good idea, that.
Very good idea. So, events?
Yes.
Event 1, deadlift for reps. Max reps, 60 seconds, raw. They haven't put it on the post, but they did put a story out afterwards saying stiff bar.
Okay.
So if people haven't seen what Natty Strongman is doing, they're not giving every category a weight.
No.
They are just giving weight across the board for every category to do. And you can just choose. So you could have an under 72 come out and pull 300 for the men's, for example.
Yeah.
Which would be really fucking impressive. Brian, you know what you got to do.
Do it, Brian. So four bars
4 bars
for the men and 4 bars for the women.
So the women's weights on the deadlift, they've got a choice of 125, 150, 175, or 200.
Really good weights.
Really good weights. And the men's have 210, 240, 270, and 300.
Also really good weights.
Which
and
I think
heavier than untested England's, and we have suits.
Yes. Is untested England's on a deadlift bar as well?
It is as well.
This is a stiff bar.
There you go.
Straight away, it's a good thing. That's going to really allow people to choose a good weight selection, because then you're not going to have people come out in zero events. That
nobody should ever zero an event with that many weights,
no,
unless their max is the bottom weight.
Yeah,
because let's say you go for 300, your max is about 300.
Yeah,
and you miss the 270 because you fried from the 300. You aren't going to fail 210.
No,
ever.
No.
Like. If
I think I've still managed to pull 210 with a fucked back and a fucked hamstring.
Yeah.
So
if worst case scenario was to happen, you're coming out with at least 1 point.
Yeah. So I think that's a good suggestion of ways of doing it.
Yeah, I do. I did see a. I'll go on it afterwards. Actually,
No.
A contrasting point of view, but we'll go through all first.
Axle press for reps, max axle in 60 seconds. Clean each rep. 4 weight options again. 1 rep at a heavier weight beats any reps at a lighter weight.
Yep.
So the women's have 55, 65, 75, and 85. And the men's have 85, 100, 115, and 130.
Again,
good numbers, but it's also, if you are one of the lighter weight class athletes who has a very good overhead at that point, they could bank and go, right, I could have 1 rep at 115.
Mm-hmm.
If that's their 1 rep max, for example, I could bank it and hope that everyone else in my category is just doing 100.
Yeah.
So it comes
it's going to make things so interesting. It really is.
Really tactical.
Because usually when there's trump weights, let's say the trump weight deadlift and it's fucking 300 and 260 for your class, right?
Yeah.
If you aren't pulling the 300, you're out.
Yeah.
You're then not running for a podium.
No.
But with all of those different options across all of the classes, with the exception of the opens, I think.
Yeah.
And possibly your class as well. If you don't hit the top weight, it's still kind of wide open because there's just going to be such a fucking massive variance in things.
Yeah, definitely. The third event, max distance Husa bag.
Horrible.
Yep.
Is it time limited?
60 seconds.
Okay.
2 weight options for this. Any score above 20 meters on the heavier bag will trump any score on the lighter bag.
Okay, so you take the heavier bag and you
go 3 meters compared to someone who does 10 meters. I think that's just
okay. Yeah.
So women's 70, 90, and men's 100 and 130. Now, depending on how packed the bag is, it'll depend on how floppy that is.
Well, it's Cerberus as a title sponsor, right? So I'm presuming they're going to have a 120 bag that's stretched with 130 sand in.
You'd hope so.
And not a 140 bag that's floppy.
Yeah.
Or knowing your luck, there'll be 3 120 bags nicely packed to 130 and a 140 bag that's floppy, and you'll have the floppy one.
Yeah.
Because your bag at UK's was floppy as fuck.
I know. That's what took my legs out on that turn.
It was bloody horrible.
Just fucking face planted. Yeah, it wasn't nice. And the sand ball I had at Worlds as well, that was fucking stand up, and all the sand just fucking fell at the bottom. But, next one, farmer's ladder.
Interesting. Self-loaded,
Athlete will carry farmers 10 meters at the first weight, then they will load the plates themselves. The next leg, back for 10, load again, another 10, load again, for final run, totaling 40 meters. Any drops outside of the dead zone, you are out.
Time limit?
Doesn't look like there is a time limit.
Interesting. So do you think if you... Oh, okay, so if you drop it in the middle...
So so they'll have probably a meter grace from when you set off.
Yeah.
And a meter grace before you get to the line.
I wonder then if, because there's no time limit, is the last farmers for max distance, or is it once you've completed that length?
No.
Okay.
40-meter course.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Now, interesting this, but because we did talk about this very briefly at some point. It may have been in the car, and said that we don't like self-loaded farmers because there's too many variables.
Yeah, that is. It just depends on where you're putting the plates, how you're setting them out, what plates you're using. Because if you've got unless you've got a really nice, let's say it's 5 kilo bumpers you use and you're putting on each corner, and you've got them really nicely stacked in the bumper holders. At the end, it's going to be
toaster racks.
Yeah, it's going to be really difficult to because if you've just done a run with the farmers and you're full of adrenaline and you're trying to pick up this calibrated plate off the floor,
yeah, that'll be a nightmare.
Trying to get your hands on even a 5 kilo calibrated plate off a smooth floor is a bit of a fucking ball ache to get your fingers around.
Yeah, and they're gonna have to have 8 plates at each side.
Yeah.
Oh, 8 plates at that side and 4 plates at this side. Because you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. For me, I don't like self-loaded farmers because I think there's too many variables, and I think it's just in your haste to try and put the fucking plate on the thing,
you could miss it.
You could just miss, couldn't you? Because sometimes the plates, you put them on quickly and they just sit like that because they're on an angle, and then God knows that's either going to fall onto the farmers or fall off.
Yeah. There's also, I think, there's the only other way that they could have done it would be have 2 sets of farmers.
Yeah.
So that you run one down to that end, drop them, get the next set, and they load them whilst you're carrying it back.
Yeah.
And then you've got to drop it, carry that. But then again,
there's just too much going on.
There's too much going on, yeah.
Yeah, and then you're going to also need 8 sets of farmers.
Yeah. It's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to do a farmer's ladder, that's the only way you can do it with the self-loading. It's just because even if you had loaders and one of the loaders fucks up, then they have ruined your thing.
Yeah.
At least if you fuck up, you're
liable. You're to blame. It's not like you can't go to the referee and go, well, that loader fucking panicked and missed the plate completely, so I'm stood there waiting.
I was waiting for Sharon's down signal and couldn't.
But the weights, I think, are quite fair. Women's weight, 60, 70, 80, 90.
Mm-hmm.
Men's 100, 110, 120, 130.
Yeah.
Which I think in that style event is probably a good weight.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And final event, sandball over yoke. Max reps, 60 seconds. 3 weight options. Any reps on the heavy bag will trump any score on the lighter bag. So women's weights are 60, 80, 100 over 44 inch. And men's is 100, 120, 140 over 48 inch. Realistically, the top category should be doing 140 for the men's.
Yeah. I would expect except for the under 80s, I'd expect and the 72s, I'd expect everyone to do the 140. To be honest, I'd probably expect the under 80s to do at least the top 2 or 3 lads.
Yeah, I think as well a lot of the events are taking place in quite cool venues as well, from what I've seen. I don't think Cardiff's announced where they're doing it, neither's Galway, but Scotland's doing it in a big sports centre, and England's is at Box Park in Liverpool, which they had UK and Ireland's Masters and Juniors last year. That was really fucking well run. The venue was really cool. There was obviously food vendors already in.
Yep.
We don't really have box parks around here, but we've got Stack. So if you know what Stack is,
is it like that?
Yeah. It's like an indoor Stack.
All right.
Oh, so you had Joe. Have you've been in Stack in Sunderland?
Yeah.
So they've got all the tables.
Mm-hmm.
Just moved all the tables out. That's your competition floor.
Sick.
So you compete in the middle, and then there's the stage at the back where they normally have a band. That's where the referees or the MC stands, and
nice.
But the food vendors around the outside are still open.
All right, sweet.
So and for that one, it was free entry for spectators. I don't know if they're going to do that this year.
That's good.
But the free entry for spectators, literally, there was random people coming in just going for a pint. And going, oh, what the fuck's this? And I'm sure halfway through the Masters, a full Hindu walked in and were like, whoa, it's a fucking mint. And then you had a Hindu watching the Masters for fucking half an hour.
Promoters, this is another way you can make money, is giving free tickets out at places that have food and drink.
Yeah.
Because they'll make a lot of money from food and drink.
I think that's a really good event.
Yeah, that sounds great. Again, natural strongman leading the way and how competitions should be run.
Yeah. I think the only thing from what I've seen in natural strongman recently that wasn't well run or well timed, should I say, was the max axle, which took 5 hours on the Sunday. But
you just can't run that any other way. and promoters don't put them in because they take ages.
Yeah.
So I do admire them for putting it in anyway, and thinking we'll just make, because this is going to be a good event for. It's going to be a good event for the athletes. It's going to be a good event for the spectators.
Yeah.
So let's put it in and deal with the logistics of it in the best way we can.
Yeah.
I like that they did that, even though it took a while. I like that they still did that. That's take note, Unbreakable Promotions. I haven't had a fucking max anything for. The last max I had was max bag toss at Chaos Brits.
Yeah,
last year.
So what was your point you were going to say about?
Oh, so right. So with all the trump weights, with them being such a massive variance, and like you could have an opens man going in and pulling 210, and then your argument could be, well, if you've got a 210 deadlift, you really shouldn't be in that comp.
Yeah,
I did see, and I watched KLC, and they saw the same thing off the same person, and I kind of agree. So the whole there's like a toss up where you've got, do you want massive participation in your competition, because massive participation means you earn more money as a promoter.
Yeah.
And as an athlete, I'm not against the promoters earning money. I think it's good. I think the more people, the more money. Good.
The thing is, if they're getting more money, they're a happier promoter. Happier promoter runs more comps.
Yeah.
More athletes getting the option to show what they do.
And then more money.
Yeah, more money for everyone.
And it's
hopefully.
like a circle. And then eventually you guys will get paid. We'll get paid, or paid more.
We'll get put on telly and, you know.
Yeah. And that's how it should go. Everyone kind of feeds everyone, and it makes a big
snowball effect.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not against mass participation. Mass participation, I think, is good. You could argue that person shouldn't be in England's, but then also, so what? It doesn't matter. If they're pulling 210 as an open man, they're going to be at the bottom.
You've also got to think, like, what's that going to do? Somebody who's like, because end of the day, how many people in Strongman were like really good at another sport?
Yeah.
Usually they come into Strongman because they kind of go in the gym and they're like, oh, I don't really know, and then they just kind of get pulled into it.
Yeah.
So for someone like that to go, fuck me, I'm competing in England. It's like, this is fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like, it's a big achievement, just like personally for people. And like,
it is, yeah.
The fact that they're getting that opportunity to go to England to get that experience, they'll then go, all right, well, I went to England and I placed 25th out of 40. I'm all right at this, you know.
Yeah, because I'm the 25th strongest person in England. And then that's how you look at it.
Yeah, and then they're going to go and do another local inters comp, and then another local opens comp, and then they're going to build the strength. And then the next year they go back to England's, come 15th. And you know, that's how a lot of the people in the sport kind of do it. And just it's nice to see people just going 1 year at England, and then the next year just placing a few places higher.
Yeah,
and it's just nice to see.
We like to see that, absolutely. And I think though the point is valid that England's is like an elite level event, it should be heavy as fuck, and it should only be for the elite. But you get that large amount of participation, and it doesn't matter if they come fucking 30th, because that doesn't affect you at the top of the scoreboard anyway.
No,
unless there's like, the only way it does is when Unbreakable just brought all of the weights down.
Yeah.
Where if you've got the trump weights and stuff to separate the men from the boys, so to speak, then it doesn't really affect you at the top of the pile anyway. So fuck it, let them all in.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't take forever, like I'll be in a comp with 100 other 105s, that's fine. I'm not bothered.
Yeah.
As long as my day doesn't take 14 hours to complete the whole event.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's a good thing overall. I like it. I like the way they've done it. So for those of you that don't know, if you've been living under a rock for however long, they're on Saturday. Was it Saturday?
It was Saturday.
Saturday, Giants Live ran the Mutant Deadlift World Championships, sponsored by Mutant, the supplement company.
Yes.
Where everybody came to pull some sick cunt numbers, and there was a bounty on 510 kilos.
Yes,
which was
quite a big amount of money as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, 100 grand, which was pulled by Mr. Hafthor Julius Bjornsson.
Yes,
unsurprisingly.
Yeah, it realistically it looked like a RPE 8.
It was really easy, wasn't it?
He just fucking stood up with it.
I will say, on a previous episode, The man to my right here.
Yes, I did say I didn't think you would pull
You
it.
didn't think you would do it.
But I did say if he does, fair fucks.
Yeah. It was so good, man.
It was
good.
Unbelievable. And I know a lot of people after he pulled the 505 at that German event, I can't remember what the name is. Eisenhart, yes. Yeah. A few people were saying obviously his hips weren't fully through and whatever.
Yeah.
There was discrepancies that people would like arguing with. But that rep, I don't think there's any real arguments there.
God, no.
So, yeah. It was fucking unbelievable.
It was just crazy. And then he then did go on to win the show, which is fucking just crazy. Like, you can argue that's the best.
Pulling 5'10" and then winning the show as well.
Yeah. Best strength performance of all time, maybe.
I'm sure Eddie Hall turned around before and said obviously when he was prepping for the 500 deadlift, he was very much just not doing anything else. He was just focused on that 500 deadlift.
Yeah. And
if anyone's going to break his record, they need to do the same.
Clearly not.
So obviously Thor, absolute fucking legend. One thing that does piss me off though, when obviously because it's such a big thing, it's gone into the mainstream media, and in the mainstream media world, he is just the Mountain from Game of Thrones.
Yeah. So
instead of giving him his actual name, Thor Julius Bjornsson's done this, it's every major media outlet that's kind of focused on it. It's just the Mountain from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Before he was the Mountain from Game of Thrones, he was still competing Strongman.
It's clickbait, basically.
Yeah,
isn't it?
It's just like you're not giving him full credit, really. You're just saying this bloke from this TV show.
I don't like it when they do that because it kind of makes it almost as if it's fictional.
Yeah.
When it's very much not.
As if they're expecting him to come out in the fucking armour he wears
and
just fucking pull a deadlift.
I did wonder also because Giants Live always announce him as the Mountain.
Yeah.
And you've got to think, do Game of Thrones or whoever runs Game of Thrones, HBO or whatever owns that, I don't know. Do they not think, hold on a second, that's our fucking brand that you're using on your show, earning X amount of money? I always wondered that.
Yeah.
But also massive shout out to Paddy Haynes. Paddy Haynes pulled £1,000.
Yes.
Fucking crazy. And he looked so buzzing with it.
It's absolutely.
Yeah, as you would be.
Yeah, pull £1,000.
You could tell he didn't expect it. He pulled 430 in the gym, so he didn't really know. But you could tell he just did not expect that to happen.
No, not at all.
And that was a beautiful moment.
Fair play, Paddy.
Gavin Bilton broke the Welsh deadlift record of 440 kilograms.
Nice.
And burst into tears.
Fair play.
Which is very vaginal of him.
Very Welsh of him.
Very Welsh. No, that was a really cool moment.
Unbelievable lift, yeah.
We had the drama with Evan Singleton.
I didn't see this.
So basically what happened? So Evan pulled 420.
Yep.
And Magnus had said in the meeting, if he's not happy with their lockout, he's going to signal for them to do more, which to lock out further.
Yeah.
So which you would imagine would be to go up like that. Except Magnus went like this. So Evan saw this part, and then put it down, which is he was right to do so. That was the right thing for Evan to do. But then Magnus he looked at Magnus. He's still there like that, giving the old Heil. And then Evan went to try and pull it again. Failed, tried to pull it again, failed, and then he fucking kicked right off. He was throwing his belt and his straps and people out of the way, and
fair enough.
There was death and disaster in the back.
Absolutely, yeah. But you'd be the same as well, wouldn't you?
Not to that extent, but I would be very angry.
Very angry.
I would be more going to the runner of the show and being like, look, that fucking counts.
Yeah.
I'm not going to start fucking throwing shit in the back. But, he's a very emotional lifter. Fair enough. Like, he was within his right. Anyway, they did overturn that, but he pulled out the show because he pulled his hamstring. And just real quick, so Thor won. Bryce Johnson came second.
Yep.
Very impressive. And then somebody else came third.
Yes.
Yes, they
well
did.
Done to third place.
Well done, third place. We do know who you are.
You are watching.
Yes, definitely. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Question time.
So we put out a thing today asking for questions.
Q&A of the day. Q&A du jour.
That is a weird picture. Sorry, I've just zoomed in on a picture. So, Tom_Maverick_Magoo, do you think Thor will get to 550?
Well, Thor did say in his interview, his post-lift interview, that would you like to see 550 or something like that to the crowd?
So, it's clearly he's got at least half a thought on it.
Yeah, and he's doing it as a businessman because he could have pulled that 510, gone in the back for 10 minutes, and came out and pulled 525, 530 if he wanted to.
But he would have got the same amount of money for doing that.
Exactly. So he's thinking, well, hold on, I can milk this a bit.
Yeah. So, but then you're absolutely going to do that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Will we see 550? I think. Oh God, I'm never going to say no. If Thor says that he can do it, I'm just going to believe him. Yeah. Because you just can't. I can't doubt him. If he says he can do it, he'll fucking do it.
Yeah. I think maybe that is the time when you do lock in and focus quite specifically on a deadlift. But then again, if he's not been and he's pulled 510 like that, then who are we to?
I'm just never going to doubt him. Like to lose all the weight and go into boxing, which is the demands of that sport, is complete opposite to what we do in strongman.
Yeah.
To then put it all back on.
Well, go to powerlifting first.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Tear your pec.
Tore his pec, aye.
And then pile the pounds back on for strongman again. Mm-hmm. It's insane.
Unbelievable.
What's the biggest animal you could fight with bare hands for a minute?
It depends on the size of the arena. Because if it's a large arena, I can run away for a minute.
It also depends how fast the animal is, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think I could box a manatee.
That's a good shout.
It's a big animal. It's on land. It's fucking useless.
Yeah, and manatees aren't aggressive.
No, they're chill as fuck. So he's like, "Oh, what are you fucking massaging this for, bro?"
Yeah, he would just be
manatee. That's my answer.
Manatee's a good one. I'm gonna go with elephant because, bro, that elephant ain't gonna attack me. Is it?
Maybe.
Giraffe.
There was war elephants.
Yeah, but
they have to
be piloted.
Because if that tusk hits you, you're fucked. You're impaled.
Yeah,
manatees don't have tusks.
I just don't think the elephant's going to come at me, bro.
Fair enough. Walton.Josh, on a scale of 1 to 1,000, how happy were you to see me win my first national title?
1,000.
Winky mouth open emoji, I heart emoji.
Wow, that's a lot of emojis.
Yeah.
I'm feeling so emotional because of that. And direct.
All these emojis.
1,000 out of 1,000, definitely. I love Josh Walton. I think he's great. And at that comp, somebody asked me for my predictions last week.
Yes.
And I said Josh Walton would win because Josh Walton is the best English 105 except me. And I wasn't doing it. And there's a substantial gap between Josh Walton and everybody else that was there. So shout out to Josh Walton, Clark Teeley, who I think came second, and Matthew Williams, who came third. Really good job for them. I've never heard of that Clark. Apparently that Clark doesn't compete very often. So I think he is quite good. He just only competes in that pathway and he doesn't compete too often. So Matty Williams, I know Matty Williams. He was on Team England, even though he's Welsh, when we did the Ultimate Strongman.
Does he have an English citizenship? Does he have an English citizenship?
No, but we were allowed one. We were allowed one foreigner to our team of 4.
Fair enough. Ollie_Bailey_____. Talk about head back / head through on logic behind each and why your team back. Laughy face emoji.
I don't know why he's put laughy face emoji.
And then he's also put the emoji.
I don't know what right, Ollie, because I used to coach Ollie. So coach head back on log because it maintains the line of the log because the log's big.
Yeah.
A lot of the time when people try and put their head through on the log, they go like that if they go early, and therefore the log is now, the center of mass of the log is in front of you, so that's when they lose it off the front.
Yep.
So you keep your head back on the log or you lean further into it and it stays over your center of mass.
Yep.
And also if you lean back, you can use your chest. Pecs are stronger than shoulders. Full stop. There's no exception to that rule. Everybody's pecs are stronger than their shoulders because it's a larger muscle group.
Yep.
Simple as that. Unless there's you've been eaten by a tiger.
Someone's had your titties taken off.
Yeah, just eating your pecs.
Don't scratch your titties.
Yeah. Then there'd be an exception.
Yeah.
But if you haven't been eaten by a tiger, then no. But head through on log is only applicable with a jerk.
Yeah.
Because any jerk, you should be getting your head through as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
And I'm sick of seeing people jerk with their heads back because it's silly.
Yeah, no.
It just defeats the point of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Tim _ Beatson, Thor, most impressive strongman performance ever. Finishing the show good, winning. Head explode emoji.
Yeah. Big head explode emoji for me.
Yeah, we've already had a chat about this, and yeah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. Crazy strong.
Last question. Harley.ross.188. Should be 118.
118 24/7.
Exactly. Will there be more natural stone lifts in the future? I think he's on about you here.
Yeah, I guess when I've put the Q&A on, people have directed the questions towards me.
Yeah, obviously I do natural stone lifting all the time.
There will definitely be more from you.
Yes, absolutely.
You've got a comp soon.
I've got a comp in 2 weeks. King of the Stands, if you want to go along. It's a very good competition this year. They have the Queen of the Stands as well.
First time.
First time. Some really strong women going along. It looks like it's going to be unbelievable. Mm-hmm. This year they had qualifiers for it, which is the first time they've done it. So I think there's 5 Southern lads qualified, 5 Northern lads qualified, and then obviously the general invites to people who've done it before or are notable in stone lifting, such as myself. And yeah, it's going to be really good. It's up at Honister Slate Mine on Saturday, the 27th of September. It is paid entry to watch, but you're getting to see some really fucking cool guys lift some really cool stones.
How much is it to watch?
I believe it is £15. If you want one, contact Adam Rumney. I can share the poster as well. So if you want to drop me a message, I can share that with his number on, so you can message him as well. Starts at 12 o'clock on the 27th, and it'll probably be on till about 6. Cool. So even if you're running late and you've got clients on in the morning and you want to get across, you can come across a little bit late on.
I wonder who you could be referencing there.
Don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Well, obviously you come out on your first natural stone tour at the weekend.
It was good fun.
How'd you find it?
I thought it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I didn't enjoy the really sharp one.
Yeah.
But I think it was good. To be honest, I thought it was something that I'd be good at. I went there just thinking about getting the stones to chest as if I was loading them onto a platform, because at Worlds, that's what we'll have to do.
Yep.
Shouldered a couple of them for funsies.
Yeah. Just because you saw how much fun we were having.
So much fun. Yeah, it was good, man. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I think I picked it up reasonably well. I would like to do some bigger, heavier stones just for loading purposes.
If we can get up to Scotland and go see Crawford and people like that, then absolutely.
That'll be good.
Just need to work out, when do you go to Worlds?
November 20th is the comp date, so it'll be that week.
So if we could try and work out back end of October to go up to...
That would work,
I think the heaviest we did on the day was 147.
Yeah, that was the first one.
It was a fucking beast of a stone as well. Harry, if you don't follow him and you want to see some really cool stone lifts, Harry's._.gym.
Yeah.
Really good stone lift. Shoulder the Bukeley Blue stone, 147 kilos, smooth ass.
First man to do so, eh?
First man to do so that we know of.
Very impressive.
Very fucking impressive. Now, finish off. Got some questions for you.
Oh, more questions?
I've got questions for you this time.
Okay, do I need the board?
You do need the board.
Yes, I wanted to use the board last time.
I'm going to scribble it off.
Let's go.
Now, I'm going to be keeping them... there's not as many questions as you give to me, because unfortunately I have a full-time job and did this during my...
Hold on, I've got a full-time job?
During my break. But I've got some questions based around deadlifts.
Based around deadlifts?
Deadlifts,
yes. Interesting.
So obviously, recently, as we've discussed, the deadlift world record was broken by Thor.
That it was.
Can you give me the 2 people who held the record before him?
Before Thor. And I can't say Eddie Hall and then Eddie Hall previous to that.
No, because there may be 6 or 7 times that they've done that.
Okay.
Do you know the other person? Because you've named one of them already.
Yes. Do I have to write it down?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you tell me what weight it was?
Oh, fuck. Well, Eddie Hall's was 500.
Yep.
It was Benedict Magnusson.
Yes, well done.
And the weight... I want to say 4.6, 4.5, 4.6. I'm going to say 4.60.
He's close, ladies and gentlemen. 4.61.
Oh, come on!
Benedict Magnusson. Now, between...
Do I get a point?
You get a point, yes.
Just one? Would I have got two if I got the weight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, the next question is Eddie Hall, between Benedict Magnusson's 4.61 and Eddie Hall's 500, broke the record 3 times in that time period. What were the weights that Eddie Hall hit?
Oh, fucking hell. One of them was 4.63. I know that. Okay. Was that the first one or the second one? Oh, man.
Good question, isn't it? Timmy, do you know the answers?
I'm going to say 4.63, 4.65. Oh. And 4.62. But I kind of want to say 4.67. I'm going to say 4.62, 3 and 5.
Correct. 4.62, and then I think it was a couple of months later he pulled 4.63, and then it was about a year later that him and a few other athletes pulled 4.65 at the same time.
Yep, that was on the 500 day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Benedict Magnusson was one of those.
Fun fact, he also broke it again previous to that, but he dropped it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Was that one of the questions?
Yes.
Oh, shit. All right, sorry, mate. Never mind.
It's all right. It's all right. I've got three more questions for you then.
Right, go for it.
Going on to the weight class men's records.
Here we go. Right, fuck no.
So you get a point for naming and telling me the weight that these guys have pulled. So what is the current record for the 105s, the under 90s, and the under 80s?
The 105s is 421. Is it?
Is it?
Right, yeah, I think it is.
Is it?
And I'm going to say yes, because it was Chris Otterow who beat Josh King, and Josh King had 420 or 420 point something.
Okay.
Is that right? Or are you going to tell me at the end?
I'll tell you at the end.
Right, I'll write it down. So the Dan Benson's the under 90 record holder.
Okay.
And the record, right, so the record on the day was 400, but I think it's like 401.2 or something like that.
Okay.
Can I just say 400? Will that?
No, I'm not as bothered about the points, but I want the...
Right, I'm going to say 401.
Okay.
And then what was the next one?
Under 80s.
Under 80 is Rich Molnar. And it's 363.
Well done.
Are they all right?
Close enough. 421.5 for Chris Otterow.
Okay.
401.1 for Dan Benson.
Oh, that was 0.1 off.
That was close. 363 for Rich Molnar.
Nice. So how many points do I get for that?
You get 6 points.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you get loads of points. All the points.
So that puts me on 8. Nice. Fuck yeah. I'm into this, aren't I?
He's really good at this. I now need to think of more questions for next time.
You do. I know everything.
He knows everything.
Everything. Literally everything. For reference, guys, this is Ellen's cat. Ellen's my missus. This is her cat.
Timmy,
who's now my baby boy.
Timmy.
I love him so much. Timmy.
By the speed that he had coming through when his little food shaker went on.
Oh, I know, yeah.
He was fucking rapid.
So I got 8 points there. So is this one for the guys to play at home?
Yes. If you can play along, let us know how many points you got.
Yeah, that was good. I like the deadlift questions. That was good.
Just thought it's on brand. It's on topic.
Yeah,
so we'll
very nice. I like that. So upcoming, we have. Well, you've got King of the Stands.
King of the Stands. Yep. Like I said, get yourself there.
What else is actually upcoming in the strongman world? Do we know?
There's the Chaos Championships.
Oh yes, there's the Chaos British Championships, which happen either. Is it this weekend? There'll be another one for Josh Walton to win if he's doing it.
Yes.
If he's not doing it, I'd probably put my money on Josh Lancaster to win.
So they've got all of the men's and women's this weekend in the British finals.
Great. There's also Ash Lappage.
Yes.
Or Ash Lepage.
Ash Lepage.
who is not a bad guy from Pink Panther,
No.
is
He's not.
running the strongest lightweights, and that is in
Yes.
October, early
Yes.
October.
They also have the EL Strongman Championships in December, which is quite away, and
Yep.
under 57s and under 70s. I think he's put it as a world championship.
Oh, cool.
It's just down as the EL Championships,
Mm-hmm.
but he's got athletes coming from all over the world, from what I've seen.
Brilliant. That's
So
really
that
cool,
would be really cool. Yeah.
There was one more question which I'm going to put to. It was sent to me, but I'll put to both of us.
Okay.
So Craig Hughes asked me via voice note because it was too long.
Your box wasn't big enough.
My box was not big enough. Shout out KLC Strongcast for that
Yep.
one. He said basically you've got to take. We're both 105s.
Yep.
So you've got to take 5 British 105s characteristics and make the best British 105 out of it. You can go first, and then I'll go after. And you can do 90s. You can do 90s if you want.
Deadlifting prowess. Going straight for James Knight.
Yep.
Man is a fucking machine.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to reps.
Just statically a monster.
Yeah, he's
really
unbelievable.
Good.
Yeah.
I think unmatched on deadlifting in probably Europe.
Probably, yeah. Like I think if he went to Worlds this year, I think he would have won.
Andrew
The
Goodlad.
Andy Goodlad wasn't there though.
No, he wasn't. But he's up. Those two are top of the.
But I would. We'll come back to Andrew Goodlad. Go for pressing power. Definitely Johnny Little Johnson.
Has to be.
Absolutely. Movement. Andy Goodlad. That man.
Rapid.
It was between him and James on the deadlift, but when we did UK's last year, I'd put a really good time in for the sandbags, and I was like, fucking hell, no one's beating that. The people on the live stream, no one's beating that. 28 seconds, that's insane. And then the way he moves with weight is fucking unbelievable. Yeah. It was like he was just like floating. It's like the bag was just like a can of Coke.
There's a reason he was the world champion. He's
it's unbelievable. I'm gonna put myself for mindset.
Yeah, put myself
for mindset.
For mindset?
Mindset, yeah. When I'm on a comp day, I'm in there.
You're a nervous wreck.
I know.
Mindset was the worst thing that you could have put yourself in
for. You, for Worlds, it wasn't actually.
Was it not?
I was really good for Worlds. I didn't get nervous at all.
Okay, except for before weighing.
I wasn't nervous.
You were being a vagina about what you needed to eat and drink.
I was really fucking hungry.
Yeah.
That was just because I was hungry. And you're not you when you're hungry.
That's true. You should have had a Snickers with you, mate. Then that would have solved.
I don't like Snickers, unfortunately.
Mindset. I thought you'd put yourself in for like stones and loading.
Probably
and
stones. Probably stones and loading.
Yeah.
Yes, Elliot Owen for sexiness.
Yeah, he's pretty handsome.
He's a pretty handsome guy. If it was like all world athletes, I would have to put Lawrence Lapierre in there because he is the sexiest 9105 there is.
And he's definitely a bad guy from the Pink Panther.
Yes. Laurent Lapierre. It's very nice hearing people shout for him and go, Lappy, 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 Lappy. Because it just sounds fucking funny.
His missus definitely does that in bed.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out Lawrence Lapierre's girlfriend.
Wife, I think.
Wife. Fuck, sorry, bro.
I know they've got a kid together, so
okay.
I think wife. I don't know. Lawrence.
Well, we all know how that was made now.
Yeah. Right, your turn.
My turn. So, so for overhead, I'm going to go with Adam Kempton.
Yep.
Because Adam Kempton is the best at overhead.
Yep.
In the 105s. It's not up for debate. That is true. He did like a 130 monster dumbbell, in the gym. Which is over the world record.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
He's minted that. He's minted axle. He's pretty good at log. He's just very good overhead. Very powerful. For deadlift, it's a toss up between Matt McKeegan and Luke Davies and me. I'm gonna go with McKeegan because he beats me statically, and generally we tend to rep the same.
Yeah.
And then the other characteristics of Matt, like Matt's just he's a very good strongman.
Yeah.
You can take lots of things from Matt. Like he's brilliant. He's probably the best British 105 I've ever had. As much as it pains my soul to admit that. What the fuck was that?
Blow his head up.
But it's true, isn't it? Really, like
if he was in here now, he wouldn't be able to fit through that.
No, he wouldn't. But unfortunately, it is true. So I'm going to take Matt for deadlifting and certain other things as well. I'm going to take me for stones and shouldering of any variety.
Yep.
And by stones, I'm not talking natural stones. I'm talking Atlas stones.
Yeah.
I'm king of Atlas stones. I've won every Atlas stone event that I've done in the 105s by a mile.
We needed you to be at Worlds last year.
I know.
In the finals.
Yeah. But it's fine because I'm going to finish the natural stone run. I'm going to win that instead.
You are.
For moving events, I mean, like for farmers and stuff, you'd probably put me and Matt there. But I'm going to just pick yoke, and I'm going to say Mark Pearson.
Yep.
Because the man is not particularly good at anything else. Sorry, Mark. That's mean, right?
That's pretty mean.
He's not. But he's fucking mint at yoke. He's so good at yoke. He's just fucking ridiculously good at yoke. He's a freak at yoke. And then I've got one more, and I am going to pick... Oh, God. So part of me wants to pick Carl Gorman because he's beautiful. Or Josh Walton because he's also beautiful. But I'm going to... Oh, Josh is pretty good. It's hard, this. It's hard because we've got quite a few in our untested. But because Craig asked the question, and I'm not just pandering to him, Craig, we're going to pick you because you're really good at front carries.
And you're a nice guy.
And you've got a hideously scary accent. So you scare off all the other people.
Where's he from?
Guess. By that.
Wales.
He's from fucking Liverpool, mate.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, Scouts.
See, I don't find it scary. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, but they just sound like they want to stab you every time they talk to you.
Can I cook and pot a chicken? Is that what he says?
Yeah, that's the only thing he says, actually. He just says that on repeat, and in different tones.
Did you just have to work that out from his voice?
I did, yeah.
I'll have a thing of chicken,
lad.
can I cook? All right, lad. Up to fucking Liverpool.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, that's a good question, Craig. Appreciate that. I'll put that in the podcast, so thank you very much. That pretty much fucking covers everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, that is everything for this week.
So we'll do another episode next week, and we'll talk about, probably, unfortunately, the Chaos British Championships.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I think it's looking like that's going to be the last comp they run.
Yeah. I've seen things and seeing like, oh, we're going out with a bang and stuff like this, and we'll get the results. They'll be on strength register, so we can or strength results, so we can have a look and see who did what and who places last in the 64s.
And on that bombshell,
on that note, my underwear's out.
Fucking hell!
Yeah,
save that for after the camera.
Sorry,
jeez, we don't need mics for that one.
No, we don't.
That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Oh, we'll go through there with the mic still on.
You haven't made a porn with mic on. With a mic on.
I haven't made any porn with Mike.
Have you? With Mike?
I've not made any porn with Mike.
Mike Wazowski?
No, not Mike Wazowski.
Oh,
no.
He's got such a big whispering eye, though.
I might one day with Mike off.
Who would you rather fuck? Mike Wazowski, Sully,
right,
or Randall?
And
I'm talking Randall from Monsters Inc., not Randall from Recess.
No,
he's probably too young for that.
Yeah, I thought that's where I didn't think you would be going on Randall from Recess.
Although him and Miss Finster definitely be fucking. And why?
I think I'd rather Sully.
Why?
Because he's fluffy. Like,
okay.
I feel like Mike Wazowski and Randall would be a bit like slimy and scaly, and it's not my.
So you would rather
texture.
It's not your texture. That's the most autistic thing you've ever said. I'm sorry, I can't sleep with you, love. Your texture's just not right.
You're too scaly.
Just come here a second. Nah, this just won't work.
Too scaly, love.
Interesting.
What about you? Who do you fuck?
I ain't fucking Sully, bro. He's fucking me. If we're getting it down and dirty, I'm gonna get fucked by Sully, that big blue bastard.
Fair enough.
So that's not happening. I quite like.
It's a challenge, isn't it?
I think Randall looks a little bit feminine.
Go for his Randussy.
And if you're fucking Randall and he does the invisible on his bottom half, I'll just see my dick doing that.
And hear him just fucking going ham. Jesus Christ.
Picture this, right? You're upstairs. You're upstairs fucking Randall.
Don't want to picture it.
Right, you're upstairs fucking Randall. Your missus comes up.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit, Randall, what do we do? And he just goes
disappears, and you're like
invisible mode. And then you're just standing there like, all right, love, how are you doing? She's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like,
shagging her.
Just shagging some
her. Yeah.
Just fucking.
Yeah.
But then if you...
Do you want to bring Ellen down and ask the question?
You could do. If you spunked inside Invisible Randall, does it just show it on, like...
I don't know.
Or does it then the spunk come invisible because it's part of Randall?
I don't know.
If you guys know the answer to that question...
Yeah, does anybody wants to answer this hypothetical? Please do. Send it in to one of us or the Logged and Loaded pod or whichever one you think is more appropriate.
There's a good chance this bit's gone on Instagram.
Of course it is. Of course it is. It's
too.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Poor Mike Wazowski's getting no action though.
No,
he's holding the camera though.
Him and his right hand.
Yeah.
I was told today, apparently, I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently that, if you point at someone, means cook in like Mediterranean countries.
As in, I need you to cook the dinner.
No, as in you're going to sit in the corner and watch your wife get fucked.
Interesting.
Yeah. Simone, back us up. Is this true or not? You little fuck. And on that note,
go
fuck yourselves.
Go fuck yourselves, guys. Go fuck yourselves. You can go fuck Randall.